the Scouts, Cubs or Beavers is a rite of passage for some children, and from today you can be part of, new name for you, Squirrels.
For the first time in 35 years, the Scout Association is opening a programme for 4- and 5-year-olds. We've been taking a look at some new recruits in Northolt.
Squirrels are 4 to 5-year-olds. They are our new early years section, who are brand new. It's the first new section in 35 years of Scouting. Squirrels will be doing various activities. That can include their first chance of having a go at cooking, or playing with their friends, or going on their first adventures on outings, or they might get a chance to go visit some camps and learn first steps of going on adventures and their first learning experiences.
It's just really fun because we get to spend time with our friends and we get to spend time with other people.
You can do activities and you can go outside and you can see butterflies, and once we look for animals.
I like being with my friends.
Being a leader for me is brilliant. I love the fact that they are so new, so open to everything. If you are wanting to volunteer yourselves, have a complete open mind. Let any inhibitions that you've learned over your, growing years and into your adulthood, let them go. Go back to being a child yourself and you'll experience so much more fun.
Let's find out more about the brand new Squirrels programme. Matt Hyde is the Chief Executive of the Scouts Association and joins us now. Matt Hyde, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning. Tell me, why did you feel the need for Squirrels?
Oh, well, look, this is a really exciting day for the Scouts. It's a tailor-made programme for 4- and 5-year-olds. And as you say, it's called Squirrels, and it's the first time we've launched a new age range in 35 years since we introduced Beaver Scouts back in 1986. And the reason why we're doing it is because we're focusing on an age which is where it's most critical, really, that early years period. But actually it's also about where we're launching as well, and where that provision is going to make the biggest difference. So we're really focusing on those communities that have been most impacted by the pandemic. This is our commitment to young people, families and communities to help them bounce back after such a difficult period. But to do that, we need volunteers, we need donors, we need partners to get on board and support this awesome new programme.
OK, so how will you, do people come to you and say our community could really do with this being set up, or are you putting feelers out? Who are you talking to?
So we're opening 200 new groups. They're going to be called Dreys. We've been working with our Scout movement to really focus on some of those lower income areas, some of areas of Black, Asian, minority ethnic communities as well. But we're also saying, if you're interested and you're excited about this, then get involved. Go to the website, go to scouts.org.uk, register your interest. Because actually, it's incredible. 4.6 million people volunteered for the first time last year, and that tells me something. It tells me that people want to make a difference in their communities, but also that volunteering is good for you. It's good for your health, it's good for your well-being, your skills and your CV. And I say that as a Scout leader myself. It's so rewarding personally, but you really, in this provision, see the young person develop before your very eyes.
OK, what's the best badge to earn for a squirrel?
Well, there are 35 badges that you can earn, all new badges. You could do a brilliant builder's badge where you learn how to build things, a local superhero badge where you learn about the people in the community who've made such a difference over the last year. That could be learning about doctors, it could be learning about nurses, it could be learning about firemen, everyone who's made a difference. So the point about Scouting is that it impacts on a kind of all different skills. And what this does, this new programme, is it combines the best of Scouting, getting outdoors and learning by doing, with early years education best practice as well. So storytelling, routine and play. So you can have fun, but actually at that time you learn so many skills. Because if you're 4 years old, you have spent a third of your life in a pandemic, much of that in lockdown. So you've not been able to develop those critical skills that make such a difference to your life. And if you change the start of the story, you change the whole story.
Yeah, it's a very good point, actually. Good point to end on as well. Thank you, Matt Hyde, CEO of the Scouts Association. Thank you very much. So you can now be a squirrel if you're 4 or 5.
Yeah, and it really works, doesn't it? That last thought where so much time has been spent during the pandemic if you're that young. Local superhero badge, like the sound of that. We've got the headlines coming up.